Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about pros and cons of owning hermit crabs as pets. I've been having hermit crabs as pets for many years and I've learned a lot in that time. I'm going to start off with the pros. So one pro to owning hermit crabs is that they can eat almost anything, so you can try feeding them a lot of different things, but of course you gotta make sure it's safe first. But yeah, in my opinion, it is very fun to feed my hermit crabs new foods and try new foods and see if they like them. Another pro to owning hermit crabs is that it's really fun to set up their tank because they like a lot of different toys. Another pro is that sometimes when they're younger, they're honestly just so adorable. Some people might disagree with me, but I really love when they're young and adorable and tiny and have adorable little eyes. Another pro is that it can be really fun to go shopping for shells, not painted ones, but polished or natural shells can be really pretty, and it can be pretty cool to have different shells each year on them. And sometimes it's really cool to watch them grow. So one really nice thing about owning hermit crabs is that you don't have to clean their tank too often, because you only need to clean their tank about every 3 months. Because if you clean it too often, then there will likely be one molting. So yeah, you don't need to clean their tank too often like some animals. Some people might disagree with me, but I love that hermit crabs are social because it's really adorable to see them interact. They need another companion, and it's usually best to have 3, so when one passes away, then there's no rush to go get another one. 2 of my crabs, Oreo and Ice Cream, have been best friends for over 4 years now. I got them both at a PetSmart, and they were almost the only ones there, and they've honestly just been inseparable ever since. I kind of mentioned this before, but another pro is that you can use a lot of different things as long as they're clean for your hermit crab tank. You can use woods, you can use rocks, moss, as long as they're clean, and there are even some things from your yard that you can use. Just make sure it's safe first. Now I'm going to move on to the cons. So my first con is that hermit crabs molt. They can molt for up to a few months, but from my experience, they usually only stay underground for a month. And the reason I say that this can be a con for many people is that some people want to see their pets every day and might also get worried about them if their pet doesn't come out one day. My next con is that hermit crabs usually don't like to be handled too much. They can be handled sometimes, but it stresses them out if you handle them like every day. And also when they're molting, you can't dig them up unless it's been like a very long time or there's a reason to be worried. But handling them too often or digging them out a lot is probably going to stress them out too much, and they can get very sick from being too stressed out all the time. Again, it's okay to handle your hermit crabs sometimes, but not every single day. So this is true for almost all animals, but the research isn't very easy because there are a lot of different sources that can give true or false information. So it sometimes can take a lot of research. So some people might not consider this a con, but I don't know, it might be annoying for some people. But hermit crabs need 2 water bowls, one for salt water and one for fresh water, and they need to be big enough for the hermit crab to be able to go inside and fully submerge. It can take up some space in the tank, but hermit crabs really need it and they love it. This con is somewhat related to the last one, but they need a tank, a large tank, about 5 gallons per each crab that's going to be inside of there. And also, before a new hermit crab comes into the tank, you're going to need to isolate it for about 2 weeks to make sure there is no disease and the hermit crab doesn't have any mites, and so it can start to settle in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like if you enjoy it and subscribe for more pet videos. See you next time. Bye!